talking about it, period. Okay? When you say that like, oh, power imbalance because he's fucking blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine, sure. Show me it. Show me that. Does that actually happen? Like, because none of the logs that I saw leaked looked like a person that was like abusing their fame or privilege. Like, just because you're famous doesn't mean that you could necessarily never have any type of sexual interaction with a fan. It means that those types of power imbalances are prone to abuse. Those types of things could be abusive. Those types of things could be leveraged in a negative way. That's totally possible. It's something you should be aware of and cognizant of for sure. Did that actually happen though? Like, are there parts where this girl is like, oh, I don't know how I feel, and Carson's like, well, you know, if you want to be on my YouTube channel, or you know, like I've got a lot of other girls that message me because I'm very famous, blah, blah. Like, was that type of stuff happening? Because when I saw, now maybe there are other logs that I would need to see, but like from what I saw, they just looked like two fucking teens like talking to each other, doing like cringy teenage shit. Like, that's all I saw.
Let's raid Dragon. Who's Dragon? Raid Hafu? Or raid Dragon? Is Hafu streaming? We're talking to Hafu on Friday. Hafu Pog. Drag on these nuts. I swear to myself in 2021, my New Year's resolution is I'm not going to get debated by Twitch chat anymore.
The technology you need to know here is that we added the blockers. Are you familiar with what a blocker is?
I suppose it blocks an electrical pass.
So it'll pass electricity unless there's something in the side. So if you imagine electricity like me going, ah, that's like a constant source of electricity. Yeah. A blocker is if you were to shove a gigantic cock in your mouth while going like, ah. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You can imagine.
I know you mean.
Okay.
I can imagine it, yeah.
Yes. So over here, what's interesting though is if a blocker plugs into itself, which you can see is going on right here. Let me actually highlight it for you. You can actually see this guy goes into this branch and then back into himself. He's actually shoving his own cock into his own mouth.
What?
Yeah. So if you can imagine that, instead of going, ah, he sounds more like, as the cock goes in and out. Anyway, so